Your high blood pressure is a super important thing to prioritize. As someone who is morbidly obese and dealt with high blood pressure on a chronic basis, I can tell you a number of things about the condition and how to deal with it. Now, this may be overkill for a lot of people who who have struggled with just moderately high blood pressure, but if you follow the methods that I'm giving you in this video, you will see results, whether your blood pressure is hereditarily caused to be high or it's a result of the fact that you're obese. Bear in mind, if you are obese, you may have to lose a significant amount of weight to see big results because your body is having to work pretty hard at keeping you going right now. So bear that in mind. Now, for ideal results, you're going to want to follow my intermittent fasting plan known as 1 meal a day. You can find it at omad.info, or you can check out the videos elsewhere here on YouTube. But that's the ideal situation. If you're not doing that, you will still see results. So let's move along and talk about some preliminary considerations. First of all, watch your caffeine. You need to all but eliminate your caffeine. And if you are a caffeine junkie, if you're a person who has 5 to 10 cups of coffee a day, you're probably going to need to have this be your biggest change because caffeine drives up blood pressure. This is especially true with energy drinks. If you can switch to decaf coffee, yes, I know it would be quite an adjustment, but that would save you. You'd still be getting some caffeine, and it would save you a lot of high blood pressure. Also, get rid of energy drinks. I have systolic hypertension, and I treat mine and keep it low. But the fact of the matter is, energy drinks, not just from the caffeine, but from the herbs and like Panax ginseng that they have involved, they constrict blood vessels and they make it harder to maintain a proper blood pressure. So you need to watch energy drinks, you need to watch coffee, you need to watch sodas. If you're a diet soda drinker, they have caffeine. It's best to switch to a decaf if you can. Secondly, watch out for supplements, so-called weight loss supplements or weight loss aids. They have an herb called ma wang, and ma wang has the same effect. It makes your heart race and it constricts blood vessels. Do not use them. They don't help you lose weight anyway. And the irony is that for people trying to lose weight, all of these so-called weight loss aids and all of this caffeine, it actually makes it harder because your body has to work harder, which stresses you out and causes you to lose a little bit less than you otherwise would. Now, be prepared to cut back on your medications if you're taking medication for high blood pressure because this is pretty effective and you don't want your blood pressure too low. So, number one, enjoy organic cranberry juice daily. This is one 12 to 16 ounce glass every day or every other day, preferably daily, for 2 months. Now, if you've heard my other videos and read the other things I've written, I'm not big on organic stuff. You can have regular fruit juice or fruits and just be just fine. That's not the case here. And the reason I say that is because cranberry juice is the very best juice for you that you can have because it's much lower in sugar and it's usually of better quality when it's organic. That's the benefit of cranberry juice. It relaxes your blood vessels, but it's also much lower in sugar. And if you are obese, you certainly don't need a whole bunch of extra sugar floating around in your body. Another added benefit of this is that it helps with bladder infections and urinary tract infections. Cranberry juice is the single best juice. Use it. It has been shown to improve high blood pressure. When I started losing weight when I was 360 pounds, I enjoyed cranberry juice almost daily, and I saw a big increase in reduction in my blood pressure. So that's the first thing. Number two, commit to eating blueberries every day at the daily meal or every other day for 2 months. That is 1 cup or about 24 to 48 small blueberries per cup every day or every other day. Why blueberries? And my friends, if you have only one fruit in your life, let that be blueberries. If you hate all other fruits, let it be blueberries. They are some of the most densely packed, awesomely nutritious foods that you can have. But one of the big and most powerful things about these is that they have been shown in study after study to lower blood pressure. They also affect your skin, they affect your lungs. I can't say enough good about them. They also work to help to get around insulin resistance. They are a type of sugar, but they are absorbed in the body much better. People with insulin resistance can use them and have great results. Even diabetics can consume blueberries and have very good results. Number 3, consume hibiscus tea or nettle tea daily after the meal. Now, for cranberry juice, that's an at the meal beverage because it does have calories. After the meal, hibiscus tea or nettle tea are two great choices. They're calorie free and they are excellent for your blood pressure. Hibiscus tea being number 1, nettle tea being number 2. You can get them at any good health food store, but you want to get them and have a daily routine. You can have it every day in place of something not nutritious like a diet soda. You can have a cup of nettle tea or hibiscus tea, either one. They're almost as good. They are diuretics, and but they're very effective at lowering blood pressure. This has been established. And if you don't like the taste, consider adding them to your regular pitcher of black tea or green tea or whatever other tea you make. You can even put it in the mic for 2 minutes in a small cup and add stevia or Splenda for a sweetener and not even make a big fuss about it. Do that every day. This is the strongest point on here. They do affect blood pressure, and it only takes a day or two to start working. Number 4, get 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper 3 days a week. That is with 1 5 or 8 ounce can of tomato sauce or something like V8 for the same 2-month period. Don't worry about the sodium in the tomato juice, but stir thoroughly and have it with the meal. And you don't have to do it every day. Just do it 2 or 3 times a week. Now, a teaspoon of cayenne pepper is going to be hot for a lot of people. You can do a half a teaspoon or even a fourth a teaspoon. But you want to include cayenne pepper as much as possible because it also drastically lowers high blood pressure. We could spend a lot of time talking about tomato juice and the benefits of those, but we don't have to. Just go to your local store and get the small cans of tomato juice and add a teaspoon or half teaspoon of cayenne pepper 3 days of your week, and you will see even better results. And finally, get plenty of water throughout the day. If you have to, add a little bit of lemon to it. There are also calorie-free water flavorers. Now, with that in mind, if you have not already, get on your 1 meal a day plan, take control of your weight and your cravings, and stop being a slave to food. Again, high blood pressure is mega important, and by putting this off, you are only hurting yourself. So get on it and fix your high blood pressure fast.